Men want to make women happy. I mean, this is one of those very core Mars-Venus concepts. Men love being in relationships with women that they feel like they can make happy. And when a man stops believing that he can make you happy, he starts feeling insecure. And it's a time when men start to question relationships.
Often men feel like, no matter what I do, it's not enough to make her happy. Because he'll take her on do something big, like a fancy date or a vacation, and she's glowing. And then the next week, she's like feeling like neglected. And he's going, well, I just did this big thing. How could you feel neglected? Because what men feel is, I did this big thing. Now I can go back to work and focus on work. Right. And she's thinking, well, now we're getting so close. Our relationship's at a better level. A man thinks that if I do something big, that score is huge. That's like 1,000 points. That ought to last for a while.
He's well in credit then.
Right. And for women, what men have to know is women also keep score in relationships, but they have a whole different scoring system. Imagine going into a game and you don't know the scoring system. You don't know how to make points. So what women, the way they score it is every act of love, big or small, scores 1 point. So you did this wonderful thing. She goes, that's so loving. But if men can learn this, they can learn to do little things, and that scores as much as big things. So you can bring her 24 roses, and she goes, oh, how wonderful. You can bring her 1 rose, and she's going to go, oh, how wonderful. So if you want your 24 points, bring her 1 rose 24 times. And that's a metaphor for men to realize, oh, lots of little things, not big things, easy stuff. You know, like when I come home, first thing I do is I find my wife. That's a point. Most guys go find the TV set.
That's true.
It's like men and women play a little game of hide and seek. If men are coming home and she's there, she'll go hide to see, does he even care if I'm still alive?
Yeah.
and of course, he's playing a little game. He'll go to the TV set and he hides, but he doesn't want to be found. She wants to be found.
I guess it's a compromise because, you know, you take on the coaching tips and you think, well, hang on, between the two of us, if he just comes in the door and gives me a kiss on the cheeks, then I'm happy. He goes and watches the television. He thinks then, well, hang on a minute, all it takes is a kiss on the cheek, then I can sit down and I can go into my cave and I can watch telly. Everyone's happy.
Everybody's happy. It's win-win compromises, and that's the little solutions that we work out for everybody and help them to work out, because everybody's uniquely different. And just to have one way for everybody certainly doesn't work. But these principles do help us get a sense of where women are coming from, where men are coming from, and there's always small adjustments for people. And it makes such a difference to have somebody to talk to about it who's educated in these principles.
The coaching is great because it's made me realize that I can make myself happy without needing Luke so much, and it's made us so much happier.
If there's anyone thinking about picking up the phone, why should they give you a call and your coaching?
Well, you know, basically, there's too many thousands of people to talk to me directly, but I've trained all of these coaches so that they can share with you the Mars-Venus principles and guide you through whatever issue you're going through now, educate you with the principles so you can make better decisions in your life. So this is an important time. As you're hearing me, if you feel a little voice inside, well, gee, I'd like to talk to John or one of these coaches, just give it a try. Just go pick up the phone and talk to somebody. It's there. It's available to you. And sometimes people will say to me, John, what do you think is the most important thing that allowed you to be so successful in your life? And I always go back, and it's a message my mother gave me. And the message was, John, at any time in your life, whatever you need, it's always available. And if you feel like it's not, you're just looking in the wrong direction.
Wow.
And if you feel like what you need is not available in your life, just look over to that phone and give us a call.
The coaching that we received really helped me learn how to listen to Gina, and it really made such a difference with us.